Hi everyone, it's Rebecca from The Healthy Gut and it's day five on the elemental diet. And you know what the best part of every morning is? Crossing this off. So I can cross off day 4 from the elemental diet. Hooray, day 4. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I was just doing my vlog for day 4 and I was like, man, oh man, I threw the biggest pity party for myself yesterday. Day 4 was pretty crappy. So if you haven't watched my vlog from day 4, go check it out. Or don't. It's pretty down in the dumps. So I heard back from my doctor overnight and his recommendations to me were to eat more frequently. So I have my shakes more frequently. And that kind of corresponds with the thinking I had yesterday around dividing the 10 scoops over more shakes during the day. So I'm going to try that today and see how I go. I'll let you know how that works for me. He also reminded me that this is a retreat time. These 3 weeks are a time for introspection, quiet, calm. I'm doing this for healing. I'm doing this for health. I don't need to be going a million miles an hour, which is pretty hard when you're a type A and you're used to doing that. He also reminded me that I can give myself permission just to feel blah. And that's such good advice. It's totally fine to have a down day like day 4 and not feel like I need to be climbing Mount Everest. And I talk about this a lot with my own SIBO coaching clients, how it's small baby steps and we don't need to achieve the world in one go. I'm so guilty of doing that myself. I have been probably not drinking as much water as I need to do. So today I'm going to make a really big concerted effort to drink a lot more water. He said to me to drink half my body weight in ounces worth of water. I've got no idea what that is because we work in grams and milligrams and milliliters here in Australia. So I need to go and work out that calculation, but I am going to do that. I have been having daily bowel motions except for yesterday. So that's been interesting. I wasn't sure whether I would stop going to the toilet because I'm more of a chronically constipated SIBO patient than diarrhea. So that's been interesting to see that I'm still producing poo. I guess I've got lots in there. And he answered some of my queries about my tongue because I was getting quite worried about my tongue yesterday being a bit sore and having a white coating. So he said to me to increase my oil pulling. I'm probably going to do that after every shake, to rinse my mouth out after every shake, to brush my teeth after every shake and to scrape my tongue. So I'm going to do that and I'll report back and let you know how that's going for me. So here we go, guys. Day 5. Oh guys, I'm feeling so much better today than I was yesterday. Just gone for a quick walk to get some MCT oil and some ghee to try adding fat to my biphasic diet, my elemental diet. And yeah, just going for this walk. I feel so much happier. So I just wanted to let you know. Thank God, day 4 sucked. I've just come back from the shops, bought some ghee and MCT oil to put in my smoothie. Thought I would start with the ghee first. And it hasn't worked. It's all curdled. Maybe it will give me the chewing sensation that I wanted to get. So I need to go and research how you mix the fat in with your shake because that hasn't worked. I might try sipping it, just to see. Oh, it's kind of quite off-putting. It looks quite gross. I know I'm supposed to be drinking with a straw, but I don't have a straw at the moment. It's definitely added a little bit of difference to the flavour. I might try drinking this shake and just see how it goes. I'll report back. Yay, I'm feeling so much better. I'm actually able to do a little bit of work today, so this is really cool. And I'm actually starting to write my blog for Monday, which is my review of week 1. And it's really cool actually to see how I'm changing every day on the elemental diet. So hooray for feeling a bit more like my normal self. Well, it's 6 o'clock on day 5. So today has been a much better day than yesterday. I have also started adding a little bit of fat to my drinks. Like I showed you earlier, I added the ghee. That went disastrously wrong. I've got to figure out how to do that. So if you've got any tips on how to add ghee to your elemental shake without it going like cottage cheese, let me know, because that was pretty gross. I did add some MCT oil in the next shake, and what I've found is, so I've had 2 shakes today. Excuse me. I've had 2 shakes today. Oh God. I'm going delusional. I think I'm absolutely going mad. And I think I've got a little bit of cabin fever from doing nothing. Okay, let's start that again. So I've had 2 shakes today. I have found my blood sugar to be way more stable than it has been on the previous 4 days. So I think for me, adding some fat to each shake is actually the key to success. The only downside is I've had some bloating, and I've just had a little bit of grumbling in my guts after the shakes. I've found that I've had to drink them slower, so that's pretty slow because I'm going pretty slow with these drinks anyway. So I will just monitor that, see how I go. But it's nice not to be feeling so shaky and so kind of dependent on the shakes. Like, I felt like a junkie that needed a hit. And I have worked really hard to stabilize my blood sugar over the past couple of years. Once I figured out that a high carbohydrate, high sugar diet just didn't work for me. It just wasn't a friend for me. And that's kind of refined sugary carbohydrates, not just plant-based food. So there you go, guys. Much better day 5. I'm feeling like I can do this. It still feels a really long way off getting to day 21, but it doesn't feel impossible like it did yesterday. And I'm really happy that I've lost 2 kilos. It's so nice to have some weight come off. My pants are feeling a little less tight, not loose, but I just don't feel like I'm so squished into them. So that's really good. So I'm much more positive Rebecca today.